Hello, this is Bill Webb, aka Billy Indiana. Today I'm going to do an unboxing for another Kickstarter arrival, and it is Ra, a Reiner Knizia classic. This is the 25th century Pharaoh Edition. So if you're curious to see what's inside this rather thick box, stay tuned. So as I said, this is a classic by Reiner Knizia with new artwork by Ian O'Toole and a totally revamped look for Ra. Lots of glare with the plastic on, so let's try to get this flipped over and open pretty quickly. But there's the one side, it says 2 to 5 players, 30 to 60 minutes, ages 12 and up. And then kind of the same deal with a slightly different art pattern on the other side. And then here's the back. And it does come with this enamel pin. Let's see if we can show this here. It doesn't want to sit flat in my hand, but that's the little enamel pin that came with it. Pretty cool. Set that off to the side, and let's dig into this box. So this has deluxe metal component. As I said, it's the Pharaoh Edition. I forget how many different levels there were. It's been a little while since I put the pledge in, but I played Ra, the original, or one, I don't know which printing, but kind of the basic version that's been in the market for a while. But this having the new metal and wooden components, there we go, was attractive to me to get a really nice version of it onto my own shelves, since before it isn't a game that I've owned in the past. So it says, invoke the power of the sun god, take on the role of a line of ancient Egyptian kings, ruling over your vast kingdoms. You will work to improve the culture of Egypt and the strength of your royal lineage, all while following the will of the gods. Time is limited. You must wisely decide how to spend your days. In the end, will you have pleased the gods enough to move on to the field of reeds in the afterlife? Ra is a classic auction game for 2 to 5 players from the designer Reiner Knizia. Now in a new edition with revised artwork, the Pharaoh Edition adds deluxe metal and wooden components for the ultimate Ra experience. All right, so let's go ahead and open this up. As I said, it's a pretty thick box. All right, so here we've got a really beautiful bag. Let's see if we can get the artwork to show well here. There you go. The same design as the enamel pin. And I think that's going to be for all the tiles to go in, since they're much bigger in this version. And then here are the bidding tokens. Let's pull a few of those out and let you see those. So nice, thick, chunky pieces of wood. And then we've got all the different tiles. We won't obviously go through all of the different tiles. We'll show you the artwork on a few of them. If I can get the bag open here. So here's a few. Well, it looks like these in this bag are all pretty much the same artwork. But again, you can see the nice, thick, chunky tiles with that work on the back and the various artwork on the other side. So, very cool. And there's just lots of bags of tiles here. It takes up a lot of space being, let's see if we can open some of these and see all that's showing through the plastic on that one are the backs. So there's the other side of some of those. And even some more tiles. Like we got some rivers here. I've only played the game once, so it's not super firm in my mind, all the rules or anything. And then here's another one. Looks like it has more of those, as well as some other tiles in here on this side. Got some green ones showing up in here. Very cool. And then I'm assuming this is like turn order marker, maybe the person who's got the bid or something like that. This is a massive, big, chunky piece. And then some other kind of a marker. Looks like it's got a timer symbol on it, so I'm guessing it's going to be timing something. I can't remember being a real timer function in there, but I'm just forgetting something. And then here are the metal coins. These are heavy. Pull out a couple of these so you can see them. It's interesting. It looks like they have different denominations, but pretty much the same shape. So those are the ones. And when you flip them over, they're dark on the other side. Get some of these there. And then here are the twos. So yeah, they look like they're the same shape and same size. So it's an interesting design choice to do that. But yeah, they don't seem to be any different. Just different denominations. There's the ones and twos. Got some glare showing there, but you get the idea. And then the tens are the same. Just have a 10 on it, and then the 5, same thing. Just with the 5 on it. They all tend to be the same size. And then here are yet some more tiles. Lots and lots of pieces. So here's a few more to look at. All right, and then we got the smaller bag. I'm not sure, I don't really remember what the smaller bag would be for. Those of you that have played a lot of Rock and probably saying, oh, it's this, it's that, as you're watching, because like I said, I just played the one time, and I remember kind of the flow of the game, but not all the details. And then here's another little marker. Another chunky piece. And then here are the pieces for the board. Where's the opening? There we go. Pull it away from the microphone a little bit. So we've got this board for the timing of the game. And then looks like the individual player boards. So you've got that art on the back, and then that art on the front. So, there you have it. Lots of pieces and parts, beautiful art, beautiful components. And then we've got our rule book, it's got that linen finish, very small rule book. It's not a rules heavy game. Fun auction bidding game. There we go. So, hopefully you've enjoyed getting a quick glimpse into what the Pharaoh edition of the newest version for Ra looks like. And if you did enjoy it, I'd love it if you'd give it a thumbs up down below. If you have any questions about the game, I'm hoping to play it maybe even tonight at game night. So looking forward to getting this to the table again, especially with this new beautiful edition. As always, thanks for watching. This is Billy Indiana, signing off.